Hi, everyone. I'm so glad you're joining me today for Storytime. My name is Cindy, and this is Carver County Library Live Storytime. Now, find a place to sit, and we're going to get started in just a minute. I am so glad you're here. It's a beautiful summer day. Now, I'm doing a story I did a little over a year ago, but it's fun to hear stories again. It's like old friends. And if you've heard it before, then you'll know the little song I have that goes with it. All right, everybody, are you ready to get started? Welcome to Carver County Library Storytime Live. My name is Cindy, and we're going to start with the Storytime song. Are you ready? And parents, if you want to write your child's name in the notes, we'll try to say hi. Story time, welcome to our story time. Lots of books and fun for me and you. We will sing and dance too. All right, can you clap your hands? Clap your hands for story time. Clap your hands for story time. Lots of books and fun for me and you. We will sing and dance too. Oh, very good. Can you stand up and jump? How about you, Vada? Can you jump? Jump up high for story time. Jump up high for story time. Lots of books and fun for me and you. We will sing and dance too. Oh, very good. Let's do another one. Put your arms out and spin around in a circle. Ready? Spin around for story time, spin around for story time. Lots of books and fun for me and you. We will sing and dance too. Oh, very good. Thank you. Everybody sit down. Hi, Archie. Welcome to story time. All right. Well, it is time to call out my friend who lives in this box. Remember her name? Her name is Blossom. Say, come out, Blossom, come out. Can you do that? Come out, Blossom. Blossom, they're calling for you. Oh, hello. What? Oh, we forgot my tail. We forgot her tail, didn't we? Let's pull her tail out. Here we go. Thanks for telling us. We always forget Blossom's tail. Oh, there she is. All the way out. Well, how are you today, Blossom? I'm good. Oh, I'm good too. In fact, I'm great. Ooh, I think those might be clue words to our letter today. They are good and great. I feel that way, but they're also clues for our letter of the day. All right, shall we see what our letter of the day is? Good and great. Let's see. There it is. There it is. Do you know what letter that is? That's right. It's the letter G. G is the first letter in the words good and the word great, right? G is the sound. G. Well, that's a good letter, isn't it? Now this is the capital letter G. Shall we try writing that with our fingers? Let's try it. Put your finger at the top, and then it's a curve like a C or an O, but it's got a little line. Let's try that again. So we're going to go curve, line. Very good. Curve, line. Very good. Now, the lowercase letter G, does it look the same or does it look different? Do you know, Blossom? Oh, I forget. Sometimes I forget those things. That's okay. We're just learning, so we can sometimes not know. Let's see what the lowercase letter G looks like. There it is. We'll put it up here right next to it. Oh, the lowercase letter G looks different, doesn't it? It does not look the same. Sometimes the lowercase looks the same as the uppercase, but this time it looks different. So let's look at the lowercase g. It is a circle and it has a tail, right? It's a circle with a tail. So let's try that with our fingers. Ready? Circle, tail. Very good. You'll have to practice that at home. That's the letter G. G, G, G. And there's another sound. Do you know what the other sound is? J? Right. Right, just like the letter G name. So G can sound like G or like J. And sometimes it's even silent, but we're not going to get into that. Boy, letters are fun. All right, I have a letter bag. Do you know what's in my bag, Rashawn? Let's see. Shall we see what's in the bag? The letter G. Oh, look what Blossom has. Oh, who's that? Ooh. It's a gorilla. Ooh. Very good. A gorilla begins with the letter G. What else is in here? Oh, look at this. Some of you might have some of these at home as a pet. It's a goldfish. Swim, right? Goldfish begins with the letter G. Oh, and look what else we have in here. Oh, here's a good one. What is that? Do you know what that is? That is a giraffe. Giraffe begins with the letter G. Right, and then our story today has this critter in it. And this is a little one, so I'm going to hold it really close to the camera. Do you know what that is? That's a goose. Goose, right? Do you know what a goose says? A goose goes honk, honk, honk. Can you go honk, honk, honk? Honk, honk, honk. That's very good. Good. See? G word. They're all over the place. All right, let's say goodbye to Blossom. Goodbye begins with G. Goodbye, Blossom. Goodbye. And we are going to hear a story about a magical goose. All right. Blossom's going in her box. And I'm going to pull the camera a little closer so you can see right here, because this is where my story's going to go. Go! Go is a good G word. Very good. Let's put the G's down. And I'm going to tell you a story about the golden goose. Gold begins with G too, doesn't it? Golden goose, right? Once upon a time, there were 3 brothers. 3. Can we count? Let's try. 1, 2, 3. 3 brothers. And they were woodcutters. Do you know what a woodcutter does? A woodcutter takes an axe and goes out into the woods and chops down trees. Now we're going to be chopping down some trees today, so can you help with me? Grab a hold of your axe. Okay, it's big, heavy, so you got to hold on tight, like a baseball bat or something, right? You grab a hold of your imaginary axe, and then we swing it at the tree, and we go thwack, 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 right? Because we're hitting the tree with our axe. And then when the tree is ready to fall down, we're going to make our arm into a tree, and we're going to make it fall down, and we're going to say timber, because that's what you call out to tell people it's going to fall. And you say, timber, and then the tree falls, and we go boom, boom, boom. Very good. Let's try that. Ready? Get your axe. Thwack, thwack, thwack. And then get your tree. Timber, boom, boom, boom. Very good. All right. Well, there were 3 brothers who were woodcutters. And the oldest brother went out one day. Here he is. This is the oldest brother. And he went out one day. You see his axe? He went out one day to chop down some trees. All right, let's get our axe ready. Ready? Thwack, thwack, thwack. Oh, in the middle of chopping down a tree, a little old man popped up out of the bushes. Can you be a little old man? I'm going to scrunch up my shoulders. And he said, "Excuse me, sir. Could I please have some of your lunch?" And the older brother said, "No way. It's my lunch. Huh. Go away." And the little man was sad, but he went away. And the older brother finished chopping down his tree. You ready? Thwack, thwack, thwack. Ready? Timber! Boom, 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 boom. And he took home some wood. Now, nothing else happened. The next day, the second brother went out. Here he is. Say hi to the second brother. Hello, everybody. Hello. And he went out to chop some wood. Are you ready? Get your axe ready. And he started chopping. The whack, the whack, the whack. And right in the middle of chopping down the tree, the same little old man popped up out of the bushes. Remember, scrunch up your shoulders. And he said, surely you'll share some of your lunch with me. And the second brother said, I certainly will not. It's my lunch, and don't call me Shirley. Oh, no. Well, the little old man was sad, but he went away. And the second brother finished chopping his tree. Ready? The whack, the whack, the whack. And let's make the tree fall. Timber! Very good. And he went home. That's all that happened to him. The third day, guess who went out? It was the third brother, and we're going to call him Sam. Hi, Sam. Hello, everybody. And he went out. He's a nice-looking guy, isn't he? He went out to chop down trees. We're going to actually put him right there. Are you ready? Ready to chop down trees? Let's grab our axe. And he went, the whack, the whack. Oh, and the same little old man popped up. Ready? Oh, hello, sir. I'm really hungry. I don't suppose you would share your lunch with me. Sam looked at the little old man and said, I'm sorry that you're hungry. Of course I'll share my lunch with you. And he got out his lunch, and he took out his sandwich, and he split it with the little man. What kind of sandwich would you like for lunch? What should we have? Oh, you know what I'm going to have? I'm going to have peanut butter and jelly. I know a song about peanut butter and jelly. Do you? I think I sang it just the last story time. Let's try it. Really, part of the song. Ready? It goes like this. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. First you take the nuts and you crunch 'em, crunch 'em, crunch 'em, crunch 'em, crunch 'em. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Then you take the grapes and you crush 'em, crush 'em, crush 'em, crush 'em, crush 'em. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Oh, that's such a fun song. And then you spread them and then you bite them. Let's bite our sandwich. Ready? Hum. That was so good. And the little man was so grateful. He said, because you were so good to share your lunch with me, I'm going to tell you a secret. Wait a second. Little old man doesn't sound little or old anymore, does he? He sounds normal. I think there's some magic here. And he said, go down to the river and you'll see an old oak tree. And when you get to that tree, chop it down, and you will find something in its roots that will make your fortune. Ooh, said Sam, that sounds cool. Thank you. And they said goodbye, and the little old man went away. Sam went down to the river, and he saw the tree, an old oak tree, and he got out his axe. You got your axe? And he chopped. Ready? The whack, the whack, the whack. Oh, let's chop some more. It's a big tree. The whack, the whack, the whack. And then the tree fell down. Ready? Timber! Boom, 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 boom. And there, in the roots of the tree, Sam saw something shiny. What do you think it was? He pulled it out, and it was a golden goose, all shiny and pretty. Look at that goose. Oh my, thought Sam, this is amazing. This will definitely make my fortune. I wonder how much your feathers are worth. Honk, honk, said the goose. Yeah, can you do that? Honk, honk, right. Well, so Sam set off to seek his fortune. Now here's Sam. He's kind of small, right? I have a little tiny golden goose that I'm going to put under his arm so he can carry it. There we go. Now he's got the goose. And he set off to find his fortune. Now, as he was traveling, he came to an inn. Now, an inn is a building like a hotel where you can stay and sleep. And he went in and he said, I'm really tired and I'd like to sleep, but I don't have any money. All I have is this goose. Would you take a feather in payment? Oh, the innkeeper had never seen a golden goose before, and he said, sure, I'll take a golden feather. Thank you very much, sir. And Sam went up to his room to go to sleep. Now, in that inn, there were 3 daughters. Remember that number 3 again. Ready? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. 3 daughters. And they had never seen a golden goose before either. And they decided they wanted that goose. So in the middle of the night, the oldest daughter tiptoed down the hall. This is the oldest daughter. And she tiptoed. Can you go tippy-toe, 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 right? You could even do your little fingers on your legs and go tippy-toe, tippy-toe, tippy-toe. And she snuck into Sam's room and she reached out and she grabbed a hold of the goose. But the moment she grabbed a hold of the goose, her hand was stuck. She couldn't get her hand off no matter what she did. It was stuck. Her fingers were stuck. And she couldn't get her hand off. Finally, she gave up trying, and she curled up to go to sleep next to the goose and Sam, thinking, I'll figure it out in the morning. Wow. Just then, who else should sneak in but sister number 2? Ready? Tippy-toe, tippy-toe, tippy-toe. She snuck in and she saw her sister sleeping on the floor with her hand on the goose, and she tried to wake her up. She was going to steal the goose too, though. She was. But she tried to wake up her sister. She said, sister, wake up, wake up. The moment she touched her sister, she got stuck fast, like there was glue, gluing her to her sister's arm. So now the second sister was stuck to the first sister, and the first sister was stuck to the golden goose. Now, I have a little song I want you to sing with me because a lot of people get stuck in this story. So we're going to take our goose and we're going to flap our wings. You can flap your wings, and we're going to say, the golden goose, don't grab for the golden goose, the golden goose, the golden goose. Once you get stuck, you'll never get loose. Uh-oh. Who else snuck in that night? Let's see. Who is it? It was the third sister. Let's go tippy-toe again. Tippy-toe, tippy-toe, tippy-toe. Shh. She snuck in and, she saw both of her sisters stuck to the golden goose. So she reached out to grab her second sister, and she got stuck. Oh no, now the third sister stuck to the second sister stuck to the first sister, and the first sister is stuck to the golden goose. Oh no! In the morning, Sam woke up. Oh. And he went on his way. He picked up the goose and he went on his way. He didn't notice that there were 3 girls stuck on the end of the golden goose. So he's walking down the path with the 3 girls stumbling after him because they're stuck together. And they passed a farmer who was shoveling in his field. See, he's got a shovel. Do you know how to shovel? Let's try. Hold on to the shovel. We're going to shovel. Very good. Shovel to plant some plants. And the farmer saw the 3 girls and the golden goose, and he said, I want some of that. And he ran out and he grabbed a hold of the younger sister. And before she could say stop, he was stuck fast. So now, the farmer stuck to the third sister stuck to the second sister stuck to the first sister, and the first sister stuck to the golden goose. Let's sing our song. The golden goose, the golden goose. Don't grab for the golden goose, the golden goose, the golden goose. Once you get stuck, you'll never get loose. Right. Sam kept walking, and the four followed behind. And they passed a mill where there was a miller. Now, a mill is where you grind grain into flour. So we're going to grind our hands together and go grind, 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 right? Well, the miller looked out, and he said, milling is hard work. Look, there's a golden goose. I want some of that too. So he ran out, and he grabbed a hold of the farmer, and guess what? He got stuck fast. So now the miller is stuck to the farmer. The farmer is stuck to the third sister. The third sister stuck to the second sister. Second sister stuck to the first sister. And the first sister is stuck to the golden goose. Ready? The golden goose, the golden goose. Don't grab for the golden goose, the golden goose, the golden goose. Once you get stuck, you'll never get loose. Right? Now, as they were passing the woods, there were two woodcutters. Look at them, two woodcutters in the woods. And they saw this procession go by. And the sisters, the farmer, and the miller all waved their free hand to get help. They wanted help because they were stuck. But the two woodcutters said, wait a second. They're trying to keep us away from that golden goose. Let's go! And they ran up and they grabbed a hold of the miller, and the second woodsman grabbed a hold of the first one, and they were all stuck fast. So who's stuck now? The second woodsman is stuck to the first one stuck to the miller stuck to the farmer stuck to the third sister stuck to the second sister stuck to the first sister, and the first sister is stuck to the golden goose. Ready? The golden goose, the golden goose. Don't grab for the golden goose, the golden goose, the golden goose. Once you get stuck, you'll never get loose. Oh no! Now, this whole procession came to a town where there was a big castle. I'm going to put the big castle up here. And in this castle, there lived a king, and a beautiful princess. Here she is. Hello. Now, there was a huge crowd of people around the castle, and Sam said, hey, what's going on? And one of the people said, well, the princess here has never laughed, and the king has said whoever can make the princess laugh will get to marry her and become a prince. So we're all trying. And from inside the castle, Sam heard the princess, and she said, oh, Daddy, this is not gonna work. I don't think anything is stupider than all these people trying to make me laugh. And her father, the king, said, oh, please, honey, let's just try one more. And the princess threw up her arms, and she spun around, and as she did, she saw Sam in the yard with, how many people does he have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people attached to his goose, and they were stumbling all over. She thought it was the funniest thing she had ever seen, and she started to laugh. Ready? Let's laugh. Whoa! What had the king said? Whoever could make the princess laugh would get to marry her. Oh, he said, but that young man is just a woodcutter. He's not a nobleman. I wanted you to marry a prince or at least someone rich. And the princess said, no, Dad, he's making me laugh. And Sam took the golden goose and he said, whatever you decide is fine with me. I'm going to take a couple of feathers and I'm going to buy us all a nice feast. And he invited everybody in the crowd to join him for a feast. The moment he did that, all of the people that were stuck to the goose became unstuck. And they fell down. They went ka-dunk, ka-dunk, ka-dunk. And it was so funny. The princess laughed and laughed and laughed. She thought it was so funny. And she said, Father, he may not be anything but a common woodcutter, but you know what? He will keep me laughing. And he is the first young man who has offered us anything. Everybody else just wanted stuff from us. So the king agreed, and Sam married the princess, and they lived happily ever after with who? The golden goose. Let's sing our song again. The golden goose, the golden goose, don't grab for the golden goose, the golden goose, the golden goose. Once you get stuck, you'll never get loose. Oh, thank you for sharing that story with me. And it is time, I tell long stories. It is time to call out Blossom. Hi, Sriram. It's so good to see you. And hi to all of you kids who came to Storytime today. Let's call out Blossom. Ready? Blossom, come out. Blossom. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, yep, I forgot her tail. Let's get her tail. There we go. I'm so glad you all came to Storytime today, and I hope to see you again soon. Let's play Jack in the Box. Can we play Jack in the Box? All right. Do you know how to play Jack in the Box? Get into your boxes, cover your head, close your eyes, and be really, really quiet. Shh. And I say, Jack in the Box, so quiet and still. Will you come out? And you say, yes, you will, really loud. Ready? Jack in the Box, so quiet and still. Will you come out? Yes, I will! Yay! Well, thank you so much for joining us for Storytime today. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.